Jai Hind students. The exercise that we are going to begin today is exercise 9.2, where we will multiply a monomial by a monomial. And as I have already told that monomial is a polynomial in which there is only one term. Okay. So now let's do the questions based on that, where we will be multiplying a monomial by a monomial. Now, in this, let us do question number 1 and first part of it. And here they said, find the product of the following pair of monomials. It means that the monomials that are given to us is 4 into 7p. Now here what you need to understand is that you will be multiplying sign by sign. Okay. First you will be multiplying the sign by sign, then you will be multiplying the constant by constant, and then finally the variable by variable. Here if there is no sign, it means they both are positive. So when you multiply same signs, then it is always positive. That is why when you multiply this, the result will be positive. Now let's multiply the constant by constant. So 4 into 7 means 28, and there is no variable, but here it is. So in this way you get p. Then if we move on to the second part, then in second part the monomials are minus 4p and the other one is 7p. So as I said you people that first what you have to do is first you will be multiplying sign by sign. So here you are observing that this one is negative, this one is positive. Two different signs, whenever they are multiplied, they are always negative. That is why when you multiply this, the result is negative. Then what I have said, then you have to multiply constant by constant. So 4 is constant here, 7 is constant here. So 4 into 7 once again will be 28. So 28, and then this is p into p, because the last one is variable by variable, and p into p will be p square. You people already have studied about the laws of exponents. They are having same base, and 1 plus 1 will become 2. After second part, now let us move on to the fourth part. In fourth part, it is 4pq into, then it is minus 3p. Now once again you will be multiplying the sign by sign. There is no sign, it means it is positive. So plus into minus will be minus. 4 into 3 will be 12. P cube into p means p raised to the power 3 plus 1, because here the power is exponent is 1, sorry 3, and here it is 1. So 3 plus 1 will be 4. In this way you get the answer as 12 p raised to the power 4. Okay. Now let's move on to question number second. In question number second, what is mentioned is find the area of rectangles with the following pairs of monomial as their lengths and breadth respectively. Now it is given to us. Let us find out, and you people observe that here they are segregated by the help of semicolons. So the first one is, first we have to find area of rectangle. So you people know that area of rectangle equals to length into breadth. Okay. Now length over here is p and the breadth is q. Now first what you will do, sign by sign, they both are positive, so it will be positive. They both are having their constant as 1, because there is no number over there, so it means it will be 1. Then p into q will be pq. So this will be the volume, and if you want, area, and if you want you can write unit square. Okay. Now if we see the second part, then in it area of rectangle Once again the formula is length into breadth, and the length over here is 10 m and breadth is 5n. Now sine into sine, there is no negative sign, so it means that both are positive. So it will remain positive only, because you know that same signs whenever are multiplied it is positive. Then let us now move on to the constants. So 10 into 5 will be 50. We have multiplied the constants. Now let us move on to the variables. So m into n will be mn unit square. After the second part, now let us move on to the third part. Area of rectangle. Formula you people know that it is length into breadth, and in third part the length that is given is 20x square and the breadth that is given is 5y square. So once again they both are positive, so the multiplication will be positive. Now let's multiply the constant by constant. So 20 into 5 will be 100. X square into y square will be x square y square unit square. Then after this third part, now let us move on to the fourth part. In fourth part we begin. Before that, let's erase this. In fourth part also we have to find out the area. So area of rectangle, you people know that it is length into breadth. Length over here is 4x and breadth is 3x square. Now 4 into 3 is 12. X into x square will be x cube, because they both are having the same base. So when they are multiplied, their exponents will be added. So 1 plus 2 will be 3 unit square. Then after this fourth part, let us move on to the fifth part. Let's write down the formula. Area of rectangle equals to length into breadth. Now length is 3mn and the breadth is 4mp. Okay, now it means it is 3 into 4. Okay, because we have to they both are positive, so it will remain as it is. Then you have to multiply the constant by constant, so 3 into 4. Then m into n into n into p. Now 4 3s are 12. N into n will become n square, p unit square. In this way we also have done the second question number second, and I hope that question number 1 and 2 is clear to you people, and for rest of the part we will be meeting in the next video. Till then, take care, bye, see you soon.